What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Since we left off, not a ton has happened except that we started our first weapon craft. So make sure not the wrong hotkeys, don't want to cancel this, but we are crafting a level 5 epic assault rifle. We threw on 2 hard mods, so we're baking in a body mod, we're baking on a long scope as well, and then throwing on a heavy damage intrinsic. We threw on 10 gold cubes, so we're also going to get 2 more extra intrinsic mods here as well. So we'll end up having 3 intrinsic mods in the weapon. It is not possible for us to bake on 4 until we get, I think it's a level 6 cold storage. There we go. That's what it's called. And so that's pretty far away. The nice thing is, though, it's showing us the numbers on what this does because we have bonus damage. We're getting pretty good damage per shot, pretty good damage per burst. 6 shots times 200 is pretty good damage. But the big thing is, because both the vent and the scope give us bonus optimal range, we have really, really, really long range. Optimal accuracy, which is really nice. We're within 4 of the max itself, so that's really, really good. Which means even if we play at a really bad range, it's only minus 16 chance to hit. That's not horrible. Obviously, you don't want to face check anyone. That's not too hard either. The other cool thing is our base recoil is 0 because the Lawmaker event gives us some really substantial minus recoil. So that's pretty cool. Not much else to say. Everything else is pretty much bog standard for how this kind of weapon works. But yeah, some pretty good accuracy. We baseline have basically, precise burst, no problem. Full auto attacks over 80 is not going to be too hard if we get any kind of buff at all. So yeah, overall, pretty cool gun. We'll craft a second one when this is done. It's going to be in about 2 weeks. But that's going to be a really big deal and a very large increase in damage. It's going to start carrying us when we have harder and harder missions. We do have other weapon blueprints that we can craft at some point. We've got a level 3 UAR that we'll probably build. We'll likely craft one of these 2 swords, probably the armor shred one. Maybe the stunner, we'll see. I'm not sure which one I'm going to want more, but we'll probably get these up. Revolver is maybe going to happen. I do want to point out that for me it's Thursday night, and all signs point to Friday. They're going to patch in a new map and a new class, the Gunslinger. Now, that class requires a implant from what I understand, but they do use pistols pretty well, and so hey, we've got this level 6 pistol that we might craft and try to put this guy into our roster, and we'll see what happens. That's a possibility down the line. Regardless, not much else to say except that it's time to go on the mission. I am gonna try to not accept this mission until the patch comes out. That way it might roll on a new map. That'd be pretty sweet. Anyway, even though we are on this map for roughly the 3rd time in a row, I'm about 250 hours in on this game already, and so I've played all the old maps a ton, so it's new for me. It's also a Q gap spike on this mission, which is also new for me. I have not played Q gap here. Double checking real quick, there's no other levers I want to buy. I forgot to kind of check. We can insert some cred chips. That seems pretty safe. Why not? We're on the way to upgrading it toward level 3, but it's 12 days out. As far as the hack station is concerned, do I care about any of this stuff? Not really. I would rather save this for when there's other Matrix hacks going on, maybe some solo Matrix missions to play for, so gonna do that instead. Otherwise, I'm setting myself up for the level 6 cold storage, setting myself up for the level 5 nano scrubber. These are what's required to get a max blueprint nanofab craft, so we're getting there. It's not gonna be too expensive, and so for our basically next weapon craft, we'll be able to jam on a couple more intrinsics and make a slightly more powerful weapon for the second one around. Anyway, it's time to run the mission. We've got the exact normal squad here, nothing much to say here. It's the basic squad. Also, keep in mind, we're only down to 12 gold cubes, so we can't do a ton of high tier crafts. That's okay, though. Anyway, here we go. So we have to get there. That was where we ended last time. And we'll see if this is a tile set that's going to give us 2 matrix hosts like last time, or if there's a skip. So obviously, we don't know where the exit is, so it could be somewhere annoying. So we don't know what we're trying to do here. We know that this laser wire is cut off by what was this host when we had it last time. That host is gone. So basically, I don't see... I'm going to keep toggling this to see if I can get any new information. I don't see a second matrix host here. I don't see it really anywhere. I do see some... lock boxes. There's 4 on this side of the map that are probably worth taking. But ultimately, it looks like we've got 5 total lock boxes and 1 matrix host, and I want to go up here, do the hack, right? We can at least get rid of some of the security devices, and then sweep out this way. And I won't know where the exit is until the end, and so I might as well get the info early to then see if you have to pivot or something. That seems like the right idea. Also, of note, we're finally getting more than just the baseline enemies. So that's cool. We're getting some upgraded bad guys here. We've got Whistlers. If they hit us, we take more damage. They can also shoot full auto, so they're much more threatening. I don't believe I need to let them spend their turn. I'm happy just to go and take actions. So I'm going to go ahead and hit all the normal buffs. Right, always coordinated charge, always everything else. And then I'm going to simply yield and let Hemlock go. There's an argument for having him... Actually, you know what? There's a very meaningful argument for having him not go. Because I actually am not going this way. We're going this way. And so what I want is to kill this person with guns instead. Although I do want to knock down... Okay, here's what's going to happen. Even though I kind of griefed this, thankfully no one else can hear the gunshots, so it's fine. We're going to try to knock this guy down. Okay, that was very effective. And the plan is basically to run and like beeline the Matrix host. So it looks like that's the fastest routing. I'm going to be a little bit safe here and not, you know, only burn some AP on the beginning. Get maybe some new info. Okay, right, we see a guard right there. Obviously, we know there's a camera there. I'm not afraid of you. That is not a... I mean, I guess I could fully yield. There's no reason not to. If for some reason, like, they see the body or something, cool, yeah. So they ran back, so completely not a threat here. And again, I'll clear this at the end, right? I don't think there's a reason not to clear it at the end as the route of choice. So you're not going until 10. I'm really not worried about that. Yeah, obviously we can't go there. So of course we're gonna kill the camera, and I've got to make sure I can kill this laser gate. Okay, we see more guards. That's fine. Line crawl the camera. And then I can safely... Okay, well, I can't run too far forward, but I can run to there. And that should be fine. Again, you're on an 8. You're on a 10. I'm not too worried. I guess you on a 16 is a little bit dangerous. Well, you're far. You on a 13 could be dangerous, but I don't think you're going to get far enough for me to care. The other consideration, though, is that... yeah, we can get, like, close-ish, but then the turn's going to start for real. With us kind of nearby. I still think we roll higher initiative, so I'm not too worried. But we basically spent a lot of AP and a lot of time just kind of getting into location. Oh, shoot. I also forgot to turn off that corpse timer. I kind of wanted a Hemlock to run over and disable that, but that's clearly not going to happen now. Not the end of the world by any means. Also, I don't think I need to worry about throwing down Look Ahead for lowering initiative, so I'm going to save the cooldown. I don't think there's much downside to that. So we go down to 1 AP. I don't need to run marker sites here. That doesn't seem important. That camera likely turns, but I don't know for sure. We just kind of sneak up closer. And yeah, I'm very confident I roll higher on initiative. The only concern is if Epsilon sees a corpse and rats on me. So camera does turn. That's pretty good news. Let's see. So I'm going to try to run somewhere where I have line of sight. Okay, so if I go too far forward, you can hear. So I'm going to take like one step back here. And so right here, I have line of sight on 2 and audio on only 2. So might as well go first here. And we actually get the AoE to catch them both, which is sweet. Probably take both shots. Pretty good crit. Accuracy is not great here, but it's still going to look decent. Nice. Wow, our crit chance is amazing. That is awesome. So she was spotted, but whatever. I'm really tempted to go for this kill, but I'd actually rather spam delay and see what she actually sees. Because the only time she sees bodies is if she goes towards us, making that kill easier. You're not going to be dangerous. Oh, shoot. The body fell really far. Okay, that is dangerous. I didn't think about that. It'll be fine, but yeah, she's going to rat. I don't know what else we're going to have happen as a result. Okay, you're going far away. I don't care. There's no rush in killing you. We are going to need to knock down the camera and the laser wire at some point. And that's not a very efficient fight for me. So I think it's... what's the play here, right? Because the Agent EX can go really far forward. Okay, so ideally, actually, we cut the laser wire, leave the camera up, and just bypass it. Which means Hemlock's got to go a bit earlier. It's kind of unfortunate we're putting Line Crawler on cooldown this quickly, but... I think we'll find our way around it. There's a lot of laser wires that are going to be kind of annoying to deal with. Thankfully, some of them can be disabled here, but mostly not the ones we care about. Let's see, if I inspect... Oh, I forgot, you can inspect and actually get all of them. So there's the 2 in front. Okay, we can knock that one down. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then those, I mean, maybe we'll get there in time. That door is whatever. Okay, but the nice thing is we can knock the laser wires down, so I'm going to try to let my hacker go first. Yeah, okay, I think it'll be... no. I think in order to truly save action points, we just have to go for this play here. It's fine. We'll re-disable it with the hacker, and it'll be what it'll be. Okay, that's pretty clearly the laser wires. You rolled a 14. I'm still not worried about you, really. But I'm still going to run this way. I think it's just better overall. You're done. Casper can probably get to the Matrix host. He can go through the camera, which isn't lovely. Doesn't really change anything. We're going to have 0 AP regardless, so we'll just walk up to the host. Would have been nice to have 1 more AP. We just didn't quite have it, which is too bad. And then Hellraiser. Thing is, if I don't go now, I'm not going to get past the camera in time. So he is just going to run into this section, and these 2 can kill Epsilon, and it'll be fine. I think that should be reasonable. This is one where I'm a bit more willing to burn marker sites. Let's see. It's a 3-turn cooldown, which is not bad at all. A lot of stuff. Ooh, Dr. Simjara's V-Chip, part 1. That's nice. Get another doctor here. We got Dr. Knife from using our Underworld hub. Dr. Simjara also has access to high-quality implants. Don't need to invest in more than one person, but whatever. Some of our injected cred chips probably make a little bit of free money. Alright, so... Yep, that's still disabled. I can't imagine doing anything but kind of staying grouped with the squad here. At least some level of grouped. Okay, another intrinsic, not bad. Blue juice is always good. Okay, let's hack, and I need to care about what this guy's doing. And these guards might move, so I might just stay in Fog of War a little bit, or like let the patrol come in. Alright, so load the programs. Normal stuff here. And CPU is normally... I always forget. I want to say it's like one of these 4, and I always forget. I'm going to go left. I believe going left is correct. I might be griefing. I've run this tile set so many times, and I always forget where it is. I know it's in this top section. I just always forget which side. Whatever, let's go. So I'll tank the connection damage. Get rid of you. Scan for traps. If you exit, if you download. Otherwise, we're blocking program loading. Okay. So, if you download restarts ice, can't deal with that. I don't have to care about program loading, because we're not running into that here. So, download. Disarm. And actually, I do care, because suddenly I have no more access to traps. So... This costs me some IO, it costs me some AP, it is what it is. Don't relocate me. Okay, sweet. Any action, steal AP, clearly get rid of you. Scan second time, we're good. Let's go reload some active ice. I don't want to end my turn there. So let's think about this, right? 2, 4. Plus 8 is 12. I should be able to walk there, no problem. An alternative is to just, like, walk back to be safe at the end, just in case. I'll take connection damage again. Scan. Okay, I'm not willing to walk forward anymore, so I'm going to walk back instead. And it doesn't matter what I load, they're identical in terms of costs, so whatever, we just click one. And we end our turn here, and then next turn we'll clean out what we can. Double Incinerator. I don't hate them too much. They obviously always take up my time, but Incinerators never have traps, so they're at least easy to run through. And then... yeah, I want to let this person burn up their turn. I might just smoke and just say, hey, it's kind of a waste of the cooldown. It's down for 5 turns, which means if there's any escalations, it's really sad. Or, yeah, I mean, well, okay, you're moving, but you're probably not going this way. I mean, you might. I think it's Alpha Strike. I think we just go for this kill. You're too far away to matter. You might patrol into us, but I'm willing to risk it. Which might be wrong, but like I said, I'm willing to, so it's what's gonna happen here. Oh, they also fixed the bug where you couldn't shoot with your 1 remaining AP. Our damage isn't great here. Okay, if that missed, I was gonna be afraid, but we're fine. I'm pretty sure I'm very willing to go for a marker sites here to help guarantee it. We have to land at least 2 shots, and marker sites will guarantee we get grazes, so yeah, I'm going to choose to be really safe here. I'll save Iron Grip because I don't think I need anything stronger here. Yeah, even now a graze will kill. Okay, so we get the kill. There is a chance this guard sees, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay, they didn't go that way. They're over there. Main character can walk forward, but has very little to do, honestly. This camera will turn. Cool. I can skip the laser wires because the camera will turn. Laser wires will still be down because I upgraded the duration. We get an escalation, and there's reinforcements right here already. All right, we're gonna have to come back then. Only one of them got informed to do anything, and that guy's still safe, which is cool. So, load another program, and then up we go. I don't think I'm willing to tank more connection damage here. At this point, it's getting a little spicy. Okay, that's kind of annoying. We lose a lot of AP for that turn, but I don't have a way around that one. Getting rid of this doesn't matter. There's no reason to knock down that gate. I don't think there's anything useful there. I'll skip this for as long as I can. I'll take Tally over losing AP. Okay, we found the CPU. I'm going to go now. I think going now is correct. Why do I think going now is correct? I don't have a good reason why that would be true. I'll come back for it. That's annoying. What do we have here? Damage to connection, any action. That is getting really painful. Okay, so what do we want to knock out here, right? Oh, interesting. So the door... No. So pressure sensor is fine. Laser wire 3 is good. And then those 2 are just way too far away for me to care. So it's just laser wire 3, basically. Okay, down you go. That'll be gone for a long time now. The camera's going to stay up because it's not attached here. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, that's why I should have gone for the CPU first. Oh well. The rest of these just don't matter. We're not interacting with them. Like, as a quick look, I don't think I'm going out this way. I just don't think that's how I'm going to play this. I think we're just going to come back and stand our ground around here because that's just the easiest way there. I think pressure sensor is reasonable. It saves me some time. Or I guess it's a motion sensor, whatever. For 5 AP, it's pretty free. Okay. Anyway, we're going to have to disconnect relatively soon to save... Okay, just don't load any programs. Got it. Scan 2 of 2. I don't care about program loading. Actually, I slightly do because of that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over... Actually, wait. Yeah, I can download safely. I'm going to run over here and just 0 interrupt. It's going to put me at 0 AP. Next turn, we spike the CPU. Clean most of everything else out. And then it'll put me at exact, like basically exact AP. So 0 interrupt because they're all annoying. These are annoying enough to deal with. I can end my turn here. Spike CPU. Our projectile's going to be pretty bad. It's going to be 24 next turn. But we shouldn't get kicked out right away. We shouldn't escalate that hard. Okay, so what are you folks up to? You are doing nothing special, neither are you, but you are running towards us. We've got to make sure we have enough cover that we're okay. I need to reload. I also am going to need to give my team action points. So basically always use this. And then If I go here, I can easily be in cover for 1 AP. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to put you there. You will not see Hemlock. The vision cones are just not that long. And we can easily take the kill afterwards. So everyone else can just delay. I don't expect either of these to do anything scary to me. So I'm happy to just hard delay here. Okay. We know you're not doing anything special. We know you're just doing kind of some basic patrol stuff. You are running up, but, again, we knew how far you were going, and it wasn't far enough. Do I need to stun here? I would kind of like to yield to Hemlock and see how much damage comes out of this. Again, we should know that you're doing nothing special, right? You've been uninformed, so you're just doing basic stuff. I guess we now know that you've gotten to your first spot, and now you're going to do a real patrol. So we'll have to knock these guys down at some point. But for now, and obviously can't use the loud gun. Next turn you're moving. Next turn you're moving, but not this turn. Yeah, I'm going to let Hemlock go first. Let him maximize what he can. Which I think is, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that camera turns. I forget. I've never seen it go somewhere else. But it's also been disabled for a while. Either way, let's just go for some sword swipes. There's not much else to go for here. We get a graze. That's fine. We get a hit. He's very low. Might as well take the pistol shot. We get a graze there from proximity. Ducking, you should be fine. Actually, no. This walk, he's going to get seen when he walks, so that's going to be a bit of a danger. We know that you're doing nothing this turn, but next turn you're going to move, right? Next turn... Oh, he's actually never going to move. Okay, so only you are going to move. And that... Like, when you're here, you might see us, but the fact that 6 squares is not going to get you into melee range because this guy has a melee weapon, I'm not concerned. We can deal with that at the end, no matter what. So we'll take our shots. Oh, that was easy. They're going to see a corpse almost for sure. Do I want to be anywhere closer? Not really. I actually kind of like where I am. I'll be a little bit closer, right? I think this is reasonable. And then we'll have Hellraiser come join up because we will knock this down, these 3 spots as a squad near the end. It actually might be knocking down these lasers and coming down this way. Just kind of depends on what's needed of us by the end. So, walk you here. Yeah, turns out we might care about this stuff after all, and so I might have to come back and knock that down because our pathing changed due to the reinforcements. Is what it is. Okay, so that does turn. It didn't see us yet. Saw a body, though. We let them move. I don't care. We're on turn 5, so Hellraiser can buff everyone. Okay, that's all dead. We know we're going to leave here. Right, there's no downloads, so we're going to leave here. Double null op. Sucks to lose scan. Oh well. We spike. That's mission complete. If we view the world, we don't know where the exits are yet. Okay. So, let's see. We know there's files here, there's files there, and I probably want to knock that down as well. So I think the play, it's going to be kind of annoying, but it's probably go left, go... Well, let's see. Yeah, it's go left, go back, go all the way down, then come back up for this. Because we have to get here and everywhere else as well. So yeah, it's going to be annoying no matter what. If you use a program, yeah, okay. Yeah, connection health is getting really poor. If you take any action, steal AP, and it's also going to hurt... yeah, so no matter what... Yeah, so unfortunately this thing comes with security tally, so it sucks, but... Get rid of you first, then you, then you. Second trap, no. We're at 14 matrix health, or connection health, rather. I'm going to reload here to get a better stab at this. Have to go for the connection health one. Okay. There's a pretty good chance... No, there should be a trap here. There's almost always a trap here. Yep. That's on download. Scan twice, nothing else. Okay. And then... Yeah, so... I don't want to get caught in a bad spot. And the tough thing is, this is going to cost me 10 AP, plus 2, 4, 6, 8 to go and come back. That's 18. I can't even get all the way here. So what I think I'm going to do is disconnect now. And it means my program's going to be down. That's going to kind of suck, but I don't have a way around that one. Unless, well, okay, hold on. If you don't have traps, we're fine. I'm gonna see how far I can get. This might not work very well, but let's find out. Actually, it's going to suck no matter what. I don't think I can get here, disable traps, and have like a good end of turn. So I think I'm really just going to... And you know what? If I had disconnected sooner, it actually would have been better, because it would have had more AP banked, I think. We're going to disconnect for Matrix health. For connection health. And then I'm going to reconnect with not much here, except a healthier connection, and like no AP. But I don't have a better option than this. So we're just going to load everything we can. Yeah, if I had been a little bit smarter, I would have just disconnected sooner, had a little more action points. So now the question is, right, these 3 are already done. I want to get to here. So the question is, do I go there then over, or do I go there then over? I also still want this APU to knock down this laser gate, so I'm going to go to the right, I think. So I'm going to go to the right, look at these, knock this over, run all the way across, knock that over. Probably. Once I know where the exit is, I guess. Okay. So random bad guys move, that's fine. Our exit is right here. Or, nice, okay. So we do want to go to the right then. Once you guys are down, we're just going to kind of run through here. Box, 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 exit. That's way better than going like down than through. That's just way slower. So once these guys die, we're going this way. Laser gate's still down for 3 turns. That's down for 3 turns. There's only one thing to kill here. The cameras are ignorable, realistically. Let's give everyone the buff. And we can let them walk, because it should be fine. You're patrolling. You saw a body. It's fine. Yep, you're just in the open. That guy already moved. Yep, you're just kind of doing that. Next turn, I think she'll actually do a real patrol. Yep, she is. So the question is, how hard are we going here? Right? Like, we could just kill this guy, let her see a body, and then go away. Or we could even just leave. We could maybe even leave now. Like, do we have to kill? Oh, I mean, I need to still hack next turn, so that's going to take me some time. We want to start going this way, but I think realistically removing at least some of these guys is worth it. Nice crit. Yeah, the bonus accuracy, bonus crit chance stuff is really nice. So used I am shot. What is that? Ah, plus evasion and cover bonus. That's neat. Yeah, we're going to be, you know, a little bit up to get ready to leave through the camera. I could have taken fewer attacks and used her abilities to actually knock that thing down. I didn't, and that was probably a mistake. Really? Okay, you are griefing. Sees a body. Too bad. Whatever. Do I want to walk through that? Not really. I don't really want to walk through that camera because they don't know that I am here. They only know where bodies are. So we're just kind of gonna bank stuff, and it's fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Cyberknight can knock us down next turn. It'll be okay. So we get an escalation. Is it reinforcements? Thankfully, no. Plus tally is fine. Ulto and Row are sent to intercept. Okay, we'll see which ones those are. So you're sent to intercept where the bodies are. And we already know that you were doing stuff anyway. Of course, that debuff ended, so I don't know what's going on anymore. The camera turns, so we can... Ooh, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, well, let's just get into the room. And we can let them... I think we can, like, let them act once that's the case. I think getting into the room is fine, and then... You know, they can try if they want, but it's not going to be very special. Okay. That should be acceptable. I'm not too concerned about what they're going to try to do here. We're in decent amounts of cover. There is a chance we get shot. Like, there is a world where she spends 3 AP, sees us, and goes full auto. Honestly, yeah, because that's a risk, I think... You might come down, but you wouldn't get anything done. So I am going to take a slightly safer route of ensuring you're behind cover. Casper can maybe finish the hack this turn. We'll see. And I think ultimately I'm not going to cut those wires because we're just going through the normal stuff at this point. Alright, so tally, whatever. Okay, there's going to be some annoying stuff there. We can probably deal with it. Damage to Cyberdeck is the most important one. Ooh, program loading is also going to be annoying. Okay, this really sucks. Okay. We have to walk off. We lost some health, which sucks. Have to get rid of you. It's going to be a very, very annoying set to deal with. That makes it even worse. Alright, well. Damage to Cyberdeck is the primary one. And then this one. And then we know we're getting tally. We know we're getting our programs blocked. So I have to leave, again. Annoying as it is. Great. Well, this is obnoxious. Yeah, they got turned back on. Still can't take Cyberdeck damage. Still have to kill you. Still kill you. Still kill you. Okay. I'm out of stuff. Here, I can use Ripper Compression to load scan again. We scan, we find traps. Yeah, that was a really, really annoying turn. And this has been reloaded again, which... yeah, that sucks. My program's being down and just... yeah, that was the worst node. I lost my entire turn to that node. Oh well. We're just stuck here. I mean, I don't have to keep doing this, right? The end result is one set of downloads. I guess it's really one set of downloads, then leave. There's not really a reason to disconnect now then, I guess. We'll just disarm this, download, then leave. We'll be down like 2 AP. It's fine, I guess. I also could have chosen to just leave and walk here. That also would have been smarter than instead of dealing with all this. That would have been done during this turn. That would have been the smarter choice, is just leave. But I didn't because I'm not smart. Oh well. Okay, you walked a bit closer. Yeah, you're going that way. You're suspicious. Do we want to kill you? Is there a reason to kill you? This camera is on. Don't have great ways of dealing with it. Thankfully, I have Line Crawler for this, and I can use the Cyberknight disable for this camera. So really, I think the play is get set up for this attack. And then these are just cameras, and I don't care. It's going to be some security tally, but whatever. We also could choose to let our hacker just trigger a camera and get out and not be part of round 2, which is, I think, pretty reasonable. I am going to choose to not go too far in this turn, though. Oh, you walked up. Okay. You were up there, you came over here. Thankfully, you weren't seen. But this is dangerous enough where we might just go for the stun at this point. I think... yeah, your initiative roll isn't scary. I can choose to not care about the camera. Your initiative roll is also not scary. So we can easily bypass. Do we need the stun is the question. Only Hellraiser can shoot, so I'm going to yield and see if Hellraiser has hella damage for some reason. Put him down to 3 AP, which is going to be 2 shots here. I think it's definitely a marker sights angle at this point. Let's just maximize the damage output. I'll even run this for the bonus damage, even though I don't have that much recoil. So she's quite low. The tough thing is I don't have... if I went here... I have just enough for shoot, reload, shoot. I mean, first shot might kill, so let's go ahead and try. If not, it's run up and stun. Okay, it killed, so we're okay. Yeah, that's why I went in this order. Because if I had to, like, run up here in Atomic Stutter, I would have been in range, it would have been fine. Even from, like, out of range, I was still in Atomic Stutter range, so. We'll take the reload because we'll always need it. And we just run forward. I'm not worried about you yet. I don't think you're going to get to us. And then you are patrolling, but, yeah, you're not patrolling, you're scary. Alright, another reinforcement set to deal with, that's fine. Looks like it's pretty similar to the last one. We are getting more and more security tally. Yeah, we have to deal with you on this turn. So the tough thing is, though, only Hemlock can go right now. I have no way of manipulating initiative, which means if these guys are out in the open, I actually need to smoke screen this, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's a better play than just, like, throw smoke screen kind of deep, hope it's enough they don't see anything, and then just yield behind everyone else. I'll hit Linecrawler now because we're always going to use it. We're always moving through this turn. I'm 90% sure we're moving through this turn. Okay, so when you download relocate. Okay, and we've gotten everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 things, but killing the laser wires were helpful. Alright, well, we spent a couple extra turns on a single download. It wasn't the best. I don't want to let this guy have a chance at seeing me, so I'm going to run... I mean, again, I could just exit. I don't ultra want to. But it might be useful. Oh, cool, yeah. So cameras, by the way, they also look in three-dimensional space, so these tight corners can often actually dodge the visibility. And that is, my understanding, is an intended mechanic of this game. I think he's fine there. I think as she patrols up, it'll be okay. So you are going towards, and you're going to see us too late. You don't have enough AP. Yep. Tactical Surge. And I don't know what these guys are doing yet. In fact, we want to get as far forward as we can. You know, when we can. 2 can hear the gun. Okay, that's a concern. Or could be a concern, I guess. Obviously, you can go very far. You can hold position up here. I think Hellraiser is the best one for this right now. Okay, can you go far enough to not get heard? Yes. Can you do it for 1 AP? No. No, there's no 1 AP version of this. Okay. Let's basically just go here and then... Unless the escalation is turn things on. Yeah, so basically, as long as I have 3 AP, I can easily get over. To be fair, I'm not killing for 3 AP. No one else can hear. Really good damage. Someone else can finish this off. I'm just going to go have him run. And be past the laser gate in case the escalation is something spicy. I'm going to yield, though, in case these guys run all the way up. You're hunting, it's fine. Hemlock can shoot through smoke. This seems reasonable. Great. And again, I'm going to yield to let these guys actually move. See what they're up to. You can do the same. Okay, we see where they went. They went this way. They are not too spicy. None of them got directly told by the AI to do anything. So we are chilling. Okay, so who's doing what, basically? Only one person has to go this way. There's no reason to send more. So I kind of want to be posted up way in the front here. And then just, like, be aware of who needs to do what and when. So I'm going to spend only some of my AP. That way I can get the scouting out. You're far, and then these 4 all exist and matter. So, what are y'all up to? You're running there. You're running there. Okay, they're all just running to the left, so I don't care at all. We can maybe even fully bypass them. That'd be kind of sweet. Do I want to turn off these cameras? Kind of. Again, only one needs to go. But I do kind of want to turn off some cameras. So I'm just going to walk up. This should be safe. Then whoever has the most movement, which is probably Hemlock. Hemlock will grab stuff. That seems fine. And we'll have Casper around as a hired gun, because you never know. Yep, you're going where we thought you were going. We don't have smoke anymore, but should be okay. And then Hemlock's just the best guy for this job. Signal Grift skips pressure plates, I think, right? Cameras and radar arrays. Yeah, so we can Signal Grift this. This camera's already gone, and we can maybe bypass his camera based on how it moves. And he's got, like, 3 turns of this, I think. Yeah, so... turn 9 is the next move speed buff, so he's going to be, you know, unbuffed for the next couple of things, but... It's fine. So yeah, we'll just bring the guns over. We'll see if he dodges the camera or not. Oh, okay, you've been told something new by the AI. Still, though, all these lines are going that direction, so I'm not worried about it. Linecrawler didn't jump. It's okay. Everyone can simply yield. I'm not worried about them getting up here. Hemlock can get kind of far. I believe the camera will see him next turn, and I don't have a way around that one. I don't care that badly. It will be some info gained, but whatever, honestly. Pretty good. Wow, nice, yeah. So quite a bit of money. Gold cubes are great. 5 gold cubes is really quite awesome at this point, since we're now actually crafting. And a plus crit chance intrinsic is also really sweet. We're generally only ever using 2 baked-in mods per weapon, because we're almost never baking in barrels, unless it's a revolver, in which case, or a shotgun, we can just bake in damage. But we're never baking in silencers, right? We want the optionality. Sees a body, whatever. They're still far away. These guys have high armor, and they have grenades that bleed. Ah, really unfortunate. Well, just more yielding. Nothing else to do here. Yeah, being there should be very safe. I'm not worried about this. It's very hard for me to get line of sight on this. It's so well in cover because of all the terrain here. So, basic patrols. I'm unsure if we have to kill them, but it seems very likely at this point. They're all in one spot, but I don't have any more ways of breaking line of sight. And some of these are actually quite tanky. Not all of them are tanky, but some of them are. Also, the escalation could be a real threat. So I can safely run here and then duck, and it's not going to be a problem. Again, the terrain is all in the way. Well, some of them are still going that way. Not all of them, though. But you two are going away, so there's only 2 kind of nearby. And I don't even have to get this box, but of course I want it. Okay, cool. This works for a revolver or sniper rifle, and this is just good for anything. Escalation. Please don't be reinforcements right in front of me. Rebooting devices is going to be a little bit annoying. But that's not too bad because he's getting seen by the camera. There's no way around that one. I'm going to re-spectate these guys. There's not much of a reason not to, I don't think. We'll just kind of re-up on the info. We'll let him move. He's not going to be in range for coordinated charge, so I'm just going to hit this buff. They can keep waiting. Yep, you're just doing basic patrolling. I don't care about you. Now, will they spread out enough that I can get something good done? Yeah, so you're far away now, and I can maybe trap these next ones. Okay, so Hemlock's got to go book it. He's going to get seen by the camera. I can't do anything about that. It's just going to be the case. Yeah, you're just hunting randomly. You know nothing else until next turn when the AI tells you there's invaders. Unfortunately, we still have a really awkward... Well, I'm just going to debuff these guys. Okay, they're both relatively squishy. Can we go for the kill? Is it even remotely reasonable to try? They're on random patrol here. I mean, how far do I have to go to even get the shot? Like, quite far? I'm not even sure this is good. Like, yeah, I could shoot them, but everyone would hear me. Like, if I go here, yeah, I still get heard by other people. If I go here, the shot sucks. In fact, it'd be literally out of range. I think I could walk here and it would be fine. Right, I could walk here and then duck and it's... I don't think they actually catch up to me. Of course, if they do, I'll have to make sure I burn the stun. But I think this much movement is okay. I can reload safely, and I just end the turn because nothing else to do. I think we can send Casper to the same kind of spot. In fact, can I sneak across? The fact that they're blocking each other's vision cones means I can do kind of silly things. And all we really want to do is leave. So I don't even... Well, the reason it would be bad is if they walk up to me and I get spotted. That would be very bad. So the play is kind of run here, do nothing. We're still waiting on this guy anyway. It's just really unfortunate what these initiative rolls were, that we couldn't kind of bypass it. Alright, where are you guys up to? Okay, you doing anything? You're nothing special. And how about you? Great, they're all running away from me. We love it. Okay, this is looking pretty good for us then. You're not going to see far enough. And what's your initiative roll, by the way? 8? Yeah, I don't care. So you don't see far at all. I'm like completely safe from this. I don't care about the pressure plate, but there's a chance it rolls twice, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious here. Oh, I don't have scramble, actually, so I'm just going to get spotted twice, and it is what it is. Alright, whatever. I should have the AP to get out next turn. It's right there. The only question is, can he make it? And that one is looking a little less likely. We have Tack Surge, though, so I can at least give him 3 AP. Supremacy popped, so it might be... It's probably still down. It's down now, yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, you're walking up where the camera knows. You guys are not a concern at all. Okay, you're coming back, but you're going to be here. We can still leave with them, no problem. You're going to run up. You're not going to see anything yet. Oh, you did see me. Okay, yeah. Well, that's a concern. You are going to spot me 100% of the time, but I can stun you. And it's actually, I think this is now, I think it's time to fight. This guy's not going to make it on his turn. There's just no way. So we're just going to kill these two. Right, they're not going the right direction. We're not worried about this. They're not going to build anything new. We just get these kills. I think it's... Well, you're the tankier one, so it's probably kill you. That's the slightly better version of this. Then we'll Iron Grip for some recoil and do the rest. And then run toward the exit. Should have no problems whatsoever. Hemlock can run on a full sprint. Yeah. I think the funny thing is he could have made it with Tactical Surge. So we probably could have gotten out during this turn. So the security level 5 escalation was not needed. Too late for that, of course. But yeah, we did have enough. I misjudged it and could have simply yielded to Gunner and it would have been totally fine. Right. Hemlock, or yeah, Hellraiser would have easily gotten out. It would not have been a concern whatsoever. And I think the best choice is just walk up and stun this guy. Actually, Atomic Scatter is very, very long range. Spend a couple AP getting out. Yep. More info. I understand. I just don't think these guys can be in range to do anything special, so I'm just not worried about it. Regardless, I guess we can yield and see what happens. Actually, we already know where they're going. We already had the information. You're stunned. You don't matter. But yeah, they saw bodies. We're getting escalations. Could have gotten out during the turn. Bit of a mistake. Oh well. Let's give... Okay, I'm going to yield... Oh, yeah, hold on. Let's let Casper go. Basically just give Hellraiser some initiative in case weird stuff happens. We just... Here. We are definitely going first next turn. Goodbye. Hey, look. More bad guys. But it's not a problem at all. Yeah, sure. We played stealthily enough. Yes, a bunch of body timers ran out. Yes, we got up to security level 6 here. But we still managed to grab all the loot that existed on the map. Unless I'm missing something, it's too late, honestly, now anyway. But we have high initiative. Oh, we also... Darn. Yeah, if I wasn't stupid, I would have gotten the term limit beat as well. So, shoot. I missed the secondary because I was bad about doing it correctly. Oh, well. Oh, well. At least we completed the objective. I think it would have been like... I think it was plus influence, so it's not like a huge deal if we'd gotten it. We level up our guys, which is kind of nice. Yeah, meat space loot's pretty good here. So... Just kind of... Yeah. I always get the assumption that the low value crit chips is the one that get injected, but even then, our minimum injection was 11k, which is like, hey, print 11,000 just from, you know, spending a token. I don't mind that too much. Download's pretty solid. We got, I mean, a really crappy armor and an okay-ish SMG. It's really just, it's most of the files here. Mostly we just got files. We got a shotgun barrel that we're not going to use probably. Whatever. All right, well, not much else to say. Next episode should be on the new patch. I will try to get a Gunslinger online if I can. I can't guarantee that. We might get the new map. That'd be sweet as well. Either way, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.